Good morning, everybody. Dang, my hair looks so good today. We're here for you. Who's out there? Say hello. Have you guys ever officially met Mina? Hi, Mindy. This is my dog, Mina. She's a sweet little old lady. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Lisa. Mina loves the quarantine. Oh, okay. Hi, Kayla. Kayla and Kaylee. Good morning, my friends and family, loved ones. So we'll go ahead and start. This is your daily dose morning meditation. This morning I'm feeling really just kind of tired and just kind of chill and happy. So I think that I'm going to sit right here while we meditate so I can be close. Hey, Mom. Morning, Mom. Last night I was talking to Mom on the phone and she's like, okay, I'll see you at 10. I'm like, well, you'll see me, but right. I guess I'll see you tomorrow at 10. So good morning, Mother. Good morning, Mother. Hi, Dee. Hi, Delaney. Delaney's one of our teachers. She has recorded a kids class that will be posted tonight at 5. So Delaney is the one who ordinarily teaches our kids yoga classes. And she is going to record and we'll post that video tonight. Also today at noon, we have kind of a special treat. One of our teachers, who's a totally amazing teacher, Jen, is going to teach a live Pilates class. So tune in for that. It's gonna be, Jen's awesome. It'll be a good workout and it'll be accessible to all. There's a lot of work like laying on your back or laying on your belly. So tune in for that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So sit comfortably in the chair or on the floor, someplace where you can be tall. Your spine is tall. And any sort of natural, intuitive movements that feel good here, feel free to take while you settle in. My back is a little stiff and sore. Maybe take some neck rolls. Is that what they call them? Neck rolls, where you roll your head around. Mina's very active this morning, I see. And then come to stillness. So spine nice and long, hands in your lap if that's where they feel right. Notice your body in space. So first notice the parts of your body that are touching the floor or the chair. Notice the weight of your body as you give it to gravity and it becomes heavier. Notice the parts of your body that are not touching the chair or the floor. The temperature and the quality of the air against your skin. The feeling of your clothing against your skin. Just scan your body. Notice sensations that you haven't noticed before, that you don't notice often. Then look around your body for areas of extra tension. So if you're fighting with your eyelids to keep them closed, go ahead and leave them open. Or if you're holding tension in your shoulders, your jaw, the space between your eyebrows, behind your ears, just give all of that permission to relax. Try to use just enough energy to keep your spine straight. Let everything else go. We'll do some box breathing here. So you can keep your eyes closed or you can keep them open. Box breathing is just even counts of breath in and out as well as holding. So we'll inhale for a slow count of 4, then hold your breath for a slow count of 4, then exhale for a slow count of 4, then hold your breath out for a slow count of 4. So it's kind of like a box. You can do it through your nose or through your mouth. Just remember there's no urgency. There's no panic. If you need to stop breathing the box breath and just breathe normally, feel free. It's not like you have to take massive breaths or tiny breaths, right? Just don't make it harder than what it is, right? So we're just focusing on breath right now. So here we go. We'll inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the bottom. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it out. 2, 3, 4. Come back to normal breath for a second. Take inventory of how that felt. Just a couple of rounds. We'll do another set. So this time we'll just kind of keep going. So I'll count you off for a few rounds of breath, and then I'll just breathe with you. Notice what comes up in your mind and in your body as you're focusing on this breath. If you're first starting this box breath, you've never done it before, it might just be a little bit challenging just to focus on the counting, and that's perfect. If you notice that your mind starts to wander and go somewhere else while you're doing this, bring your awareness back to your body in space, the feeling of your body on the floor, or the feeling of your breath at your nostrils, or if that still doesn't work, imagine the flame of a candle, something that works for you. So get settled, get ready. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Last one. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Open your eyes. Good. So notice what came up. Just take note. That breath is very calming. You probably feel pretty calm right now. So if at any point during your day or during your week or during your quarantine, you start to feel overwhelmed or stressed or you just need a minute, that's something that you can do really easily. You don't need anything. You can do it while you're driving down the road. Don't drive down the road unless you have essential business. Stay home. But you can do it while you're sitting in your chair. You can do it, wherever. So now let's get into a little bit of a meditation now that we have this calm breath, calm body. Always, if you have trouble with your mind wandering, just bring it back to your body and space. The feeling of the places that are touching the floor or not touching the floor. Your breath at your nostrils. The flame of a candle. Whatever works. Slowly take a deep breath and let it out. Bring awareness back to your present moment. Let's go to our mat and do some little intuitive stretching if you're not there already. My mat has dog hair all over it. My life has dog hair all over it. So, first just sit tall. If you need to bend your knees or if you need to sit more of a cross-legged position, feel free. Just make sure that your shoulders are stacked over your hips and your ears are stacked over your shoulders. So nice long spine. And then interlace your fingers behind your low back. If you can't interlace your fingers, it doesn't mean you're bad at yoga. It just means that you can't interlace your fingers. So grab a towel and hold the towel between your hands. And when you're ready, just start to straighten your elbows. Work your knuckles down towards the floor. Lift your chest. If it feels good to drop your head back, drop your head back. And maybe roll your head side to side. So left ear to left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder, and breathe deeply. Maybe bring chin to chest, whatever feels good. Good. Then reach your arms up overhead. Lateral bend. So take your right hand or your right wrist into your left hand and just pull a little bit. Stretch your right side. No big whoop. Not a huge stretch. Just sending a little blood, a little synovial fluid into your shoulders for your day. Remember, breath is important. That's what seals the stretch in. That's what makes your muscles work. Come back to center, arms straight up. Take your left wrist into your right hand and bend the other way. So leaning to the right now. Just gently pull and breathe. Feel your left rib cage expand as you breathe to increase the stretch. Back to center and just fold forward over your legs. And remember, like we said yesterday, your self-worth is not measured by the length of your hamstrings. Don't overstretch your hamstrings. The point is to just put a stretch in your hamstrings. So the minute you feel that stretch, then you're doing the pose, okay? If you go deeper and it still feels good, then you're doing the pose deeper. If it doesn't feel good, you're not doing the pose anymore, right? You're doing something else. You're overstretching. You're pushing it. So just stay in a place where it feels good. Remember, you're more flexible on your exhale. So inhale, you can take a little halfway lift, lengthen out your spine, and on your exhale, fold forward, deepen the stretch. Maybe bend or pedal and like gas pedal your feet, right? So push them forward, push them back. Notice where that sends the stretch. I'm pretty flexible, just naturally, innately. But one part of my body that gets really tight is my calves. So I like to stretch my calves. I actually don't feel this very much in my hamstrings at all. I feel it more in my calves. I get that from my mother. But then come back up. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Bend your knees. And put your right ankle on top of your left knee. Okay? And then start to just lift your hips up. Now this has a lot of prerequisites. So if it hurts your wrist, hurts your shoulders, back off and adjust. You can turn your hands out. You can turn them in. If you turn them in, it's going to be more of a stretch on your wrists. I like to turn them out a little bit because my wrists don't need that much stretch. So drive through your left heel, press your hips up. Press your right knee down towards the floor. Stay there or drop your head. If this is too much, just put your right foot on the floor and lift from here. Whatever works for you. If you want to flow with it a little bit, maybe butt down, then butt up. It's going to be a lot of work in your left leg, left glute. Some stretch in your right hip. Stretch in your shoulders and your wrists. Good. Come back down. Switch legs. I'm like perpetually sweating. Always sweaty and hot. So left ankle on top of left knee. Make sure your wrists and shoulders are in a good position. Make sure your shoulders aren't scrunched up by your ears. Then on your exhale, lift your hips. Notice if you're real wobbly, and just try to stabilize it a little bit. Stabilize it a little bit. Use your breath. Exhale to press up. And maybe stay there for an inhale to increase the stretch. Maybe drop your head, turn your head side to side. Three more big breaths here. Do with them what you would like. And come back down. Lie down on your back. Same position though, so put your right ankle on top of your left knee and then just draw your knees in towards your chest. Option to just grab onto your right shin and pull your right shin in like this. That's more comfortable for me because I've got some extra, I don't know, because my belly can kind of get in the way. It makes me feel like I can't breathe. So I can still get the same stretch right from here. It actually feels better for me. If you want something a little bit different, maybe reach through that little triangle underneath your right calf, interlace your fingers behind your left hamstring, and pull in that way, whatever works for you. So it'll be a big stretch in your right hip, inside the hip socket, your right glutes, all the way on the outside of your right thigh, maybe your inner right thigh as well. And experiment with it. This is intuitive stretching. So bend and straighten your knee, rock side to side. Good. Then no matter where you are, everybody straighten your left leg down onto the mat. Take your right foot into your right hand. It's a half happy baby. So pull your right knee towards the floor outside your torso. Your right elbow is inside your right knee, right? So your knee is not inside, like pressing into your rib cage. It's on the outside, pressing towards the floor. There's another spot where I usually, sometimes just move my belly right out of the way so that I can put my stretch in my hips. Good, then switch sides. So put your right foot down, left ankle on top of right knee, pull it all in, either reach underneath your left calf and interlace fingers behind your right hamstring, or just take your left shin and pull it in towards your chest and straighten your right leg. Whatever you prefer. The point is a stretch in your left hip. Intuitive stretching, so play around, investigate, explore what feels good in your body this morning. That's how this ritual started. This is my morning routine, right? It just started with me like rolling around on a yoga mat in the morning. Like I wanted to start a ritual, start a routine where I did yoga every day and I did meditation every day, and I felt like it was too much work. I was like, it'll be 30 minutes a day, and it was just too much work for me to do on my own, and I was not meeting my own goals. Don't get me started on goals, by the way. So basically, I just whittled it down, right? I made it smaller. Like just roll out your mat and get on it. And whatever happens, happens. And I noticed that I would roll around, go ahead, take your half happy baby. I would roll around and get some wonderful stretching, some wonderful breathing. And I really just took what my body needed. Sometimes that would turn into like a 2-hour or a 1-hour, power yoga class. Sometimes it was literally just me rolling around on my mat. The difference was the expectation. So when we have this expectation of like, I'm going to, do yoga for 1 hour a day, or I'm going to lose 30 pounds, or I'm going to whatever, you have this expectation that's so big. then you have the opportunity to fail, and then failure, and and then you have the opportunity to beat yourself up, right? Now let's take a whole happy baby. So take both feet into your hands and just pull your knees down towards the floor. So basically, I was sick and tired of feeling like I had failed all the time, feeling like I failed at diets, or feeling like I failed at whatever goals I was setting for myself. And I realized that there's no rules and that I can do whatever I want. And I was so much happier when I just allowed myself to take what I needed and do what I wanted. I hear a lot of legs straight up, gas pedal. You see, I'm just kind of going now. This is just kind of what I do. So gas pedal your feet. I hear a lot lately about people that are like, they're in the someday phase of their life, where they're like, after I lose weight, then I'll be happy. Someday when I get the promotion, then I'll be happy. Someday when I have $1 million, then I'll be happy. And it's like, someday never comes, because you'll lose the weight and you're still not happy. You'll get the house and you're still not happy. You'll get the promotion and you're still not happy, because you're stuck in a loop of dissatisfaction with the present moment. So meditation and yoga helps bring us back to the present moment and helps teach us acceptance of this present moment. So maybe that's something that you want to focus on today. Maybe it's something that you want to journal about today, and let me know how it goes. That was kind of a long soapbox rant, but that's just how I do. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to tune in at noon for Pilates with Jen, who's one of the best Pilates teachers I've ever taken Pilates from, and 5 p.m. for Delaney's Kids Yoga. Thanks. Bye.